all right. Yo. What's up? What's really good? It's your boy Brandon Bravon Towns, host of that show called Sports Plus Life, that there sports podcast where we talk about all of the necessary topics in sports and all of the necessary topics in life. All right. How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody is having a wonderful, excuse me, and blessed Friday, July the 26th, 2000 of the 24. And guess what, my good people? The Olympics, well, I guess the opening ceremonies of the Olympics are underway. What up, Lomar? What up, homie? How you doing on that Friday evening, homie? Now, look, I'm going to say this. I'm not gonna be long on this podcast on this Friday like I usually am because, bro, I'm going out tonight, man. Me and my homeboy, we're gonna hit up a bar. You know what I'm saying? Hit up a bar too. You know what I'm saying? I ain't been out. You know what I'm saying? I ain't been out, bro. I ain't been out to a place like that. You know, I ain't been out to like a bar or nothing in a minute. Matter of fact, the last time I went to this bar was Black Friday. Black Friday. I was the only nigga up in there. I was the only person up in there with a Christmas sweater on. And I'm like, bruh, I'm like nobody was looking at me like I was crazy because I was like, I wish they would look at me like I was crazy. It's Black Friday. It is officially Christmas season. That means that I'm in dress code. Nigga, y'all ain't in dress code. But anyway, Anyway, I hope everybody is doing good, feeling good. Quick shout outs. Definitely want to give a shout out to Too Tough Sports, the Madden Gamer League on Twitch. You think you're a baller, shot caller on that game of Madden, come to Too Tough. And Heather's Craft Haven, my sis from Another Miss on TikTok. You feel me? Now, what are we going to talk about today? We're going to talk about the Olympics, opening ceremonies, opening ceremonies. Do a quick brief and debrief into the NFL. Tua for the Dolphins got paid. Wish Aaron was on here, but Tua got paid. And then what else did I say? What else the hell did I say we was going to talk about? Oh, NBA on TNT. That looks like that's coming to an end. Then, of course, conspiracy theories with Robert fucking Chandler. We're going to cram all of that in to an hour, people. We're going to cram all of that into an hour. And as I say that, what up, Tony? What up, homie? What's good with you?
Yo, what's good?
Man, this drink I'm about to have, bro. Look, I told you I was going to a bar. Nick, I'm pre-gaming now, my boy. I'm pre-gaming now. 80 proof. What it do? Woo. How you doing, homie?
Think I'm about to fix me a drink.
Yeah, man, fix you a drink, man. Have a drink with me on the show, but that's what I'm talking about, but that's what I'm talking about, bud. Let me have a drink with me on the show, boy.
Hey, why can I get an OJ and vodka?
OJ and vodka, boy. That boy been talking about
I got a drink because I'm on the show. We all got a drink, so OJ and vodka.
OJ and vodka, boy. That's what I'm talking about, that boy. Yeah.
OJ's on the bottom shelf.
You have a drink with your boy. What kind of vodka you drinking that, boy?
That's that Seagram's.
Drinking that Seagram vodka, boy. That's what I'm talking about. He ain't
At least I think it's Seagram's.
He ain't drinking no Bowman's. Hell no. He ain't drinking no Bowman's. No, sir. We ain't doing that, no. We doing Seagram. No. We're doing what is it? Burnett's or better. That's what I'm talking about, that boy. Hey, let me start off by talking about the Olympics. Networks are getting desperate, even though I find it very good and entertaining. Snoop Dogg is covering the Olympics. Snoop Dogg is an anchor for the Olympics. I saw Snoop carry the torch earlier, and he started sea walking with the torch. I was like, yeah. Snoop started sea walking on with the motherfucking Olympic torch in his hand. Boy, the type of career that Snoop Dogg has had is amazing, boy. It's amazing.
Come a long, long way.
A long, long way, right? Man, Robert just sent me a picture of a pumpkin. He just sent me a picture of a pumpkin. Rob, why did you send me a picture of a pumpkin? I'm just curious. But so only thing I'm interested in the Olympics. There's a couple things. Okay, the basketball, I have to see when they play their games because their games used to be primetime must-see TV, but now they be playing their games all early and shit. So basketball, I'm interested in that. The female gymnastics, I love, and I ain't even rooting for nobody in America outside of Simone Biles. But the person I'm rooting for, probably more than Simone Biles, I ain't even gonna bullshit you, is Rebecca Andrade of Brazil. Look, Tony, have you seen this goddess of a female, Rebecca Andrade?
I've seen her. Yeah, she's yeah.
Boy, I just heard her mention her name. They had Snoop and another chick talking to Simone Biles people, and they mentioned Rebecca Andrade. That's when I started paying attention to the interview. I was like, what? What'd you say? They bought, man, oh my boy, if you can translate this, Rebecca Andrade, I drink your bath water. You heard me? I drink your motherfucking, I would drink your bath water, boo. I would, and you could do a split in it and everything. I'm like, I promise, man. That girl's something special, boy. That girl's something special, boy. I tell you. And the female gymnastics, and I'm interested in breakdancing is an Olympic sport now, right?
I did not know that.
Breakdancing, yes, breakdancing is an Olympic sport. Shout out to the black culture because we created that shit. So the rest of the world, don't you forget that.
No, what is that? All right, I'll take the brandy.
Brandy even better, boy. Brandy is even better, boy.
Give me the orange juice.
Yeah, if you guys didn't know, I mean, you can Google this. Google breakdancing Olympics 2024. It is a sport. It is a competition. I've even seen Team USA. I've seen Team USA. I'm gonna tell you. See this nigga try. All right, I see. Come on, why don't you come on the link, Rob, and stop trying to say encrypted messages. Cut it out. Yeah, look up Breakdancing Olympics 2024. I seen Team USA. I bet you I know who's gonna win the breakdancing joint because the breakdancers, again, shout out to the. I sent the link. I sent the link, you jackbutt. I sent it in a text message. I just sent a new link. Tony got it. What the breakdancers did, and again, shout out to our shout out to the hip hop heads because black culture created breakdancing. Make no mistake about it. We created that. And a lot of the breakdancers went over to China. China gonna kill it. And breakdancing China or Japan or some Asian country is gonna murder breakdancing. They gonna make the US, where it originated from, look horrible. I mean, something is so serious. So I'm very interested. And there were people that were hating on it, but I'm like, bro, what are you hating on it for? Because it's only gonna be a matter of time before pickleball is an Olympic sport. I promise you that. Okay. And Tony, I don't think if you knew this, 3-on-3 basketball is an Olympic sport now too.
I did not know that.
3-on-3 basketball is an Olympic sport. They don't give Ice Cube no credit because, to be honest with you, it was inspired by the Big Three. Oh my goodness. Let me send this. Let me
tell you what, you're gonna have to watch Brazil in the breakdancing too, because capoeira is real. And so yeah.
Okay.
I'm looking at it now. I'm actually looking at a video.
Okay. What the breakdancing?
Yeah.
Okay, Rob, I just sent you another link. I'm doing the same thing I've done all the time. It's not nothing weird on my end, bro. That's the third link that I done sent you. But yeah, the breakdancing, I'm interested in that. And of course, track and field, track and field. But, most of the other stuff, and I only pay attention to it in bits and pieces because I got shit to do as far as when it comes to that watch.
I don't know how they justify breakdancing as a sport, though.
How do you judge it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I mean, the closest to it would be in the gymnastics with the routines, with the individual routines where they can incorporate whatever, dancing and all that into it too. But how do you
Yeah, that's why I'm interested. I'm interested.
What they said, five criteria. You get a minute. They got to go to the beat. Got to be on beat. What else? Like I don't. I guess they'll look at it like the athleticism involved in their routines, similar to the floor routines with the gymnasts.
And they took out. They have taken out. They have taken out baseball. That's not being competed this year. Baseball, softball, and I believe karate. I think those are not Olympic sports this go round.
No taekwondo, no karate, no judo.
No, I don't believe so.
Wow, that's always been there.
Yep.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Well, damn. What's next? Wrestling? They're gonna take wrestling out too?
I don't know, but this is true.
They get technique, vocabulary, execution, musicality, and originality are the 5 criteria they're judging by.
Okay.
That's about what they would use for the gymnasts.
Okay. That's gonna be interesting. Like I can't wait. I can't wait to see it. I can't. I'm gonna be honest with you, because I'm just like breakdancing became an Olympic sport. I'm like there's some.
You know what's coming. You know what's coming though. It's gonna be somebody. The woke agenda is corrupting the Olympics now.
For breakdancing?
Yeah, they're gonna say it because hip hop, breakdancing is associated with hip hop, and hip hop is associated with who? Okay, that's why it's gonna be a thing. Well, that's why it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm sitting here looking at this dude from Ukraine, busting it up, and they're still gonna say what they're gonna say.
He killing it though, ain't he?
I mean, dancing is dancing, and so like you said, I would expect Japan to put in a strong showing because they're our closest emulators when it comes to hip hop. But don't count Brazil out neither, because they basically are us, just Spanish speaking, and so they're gonna have something to say too.
Now let me do this quick shout out to the bit of NFL news. The Miami Dolphins and quarterback Tua Tagovailoa have agreed to a 4-year, $212.4 million extension, the largest in franchise history, and the $53.1 million average value of the contract places Tua third among the league's highest paid quarterbacks, only behind Trevor Lawrence and Joe Burrow. So what do you think of Tua finally getting that big deal?
I mean, it's in today's NFL. I mean, I think we discussed it. He's the best quarterback they've had since Dan Marino. So it looks sketchy. There at the beginning of his career, his first year or so, it looks sketchy. But he put up numbers, and they'll pay on potential in terms of winning, getting to the big dance and winning the Super Bowl. So in today's NFL, the contract doesn't shock me.
Yeah, think about, the last time the Dolphins made the playoffs in back-to-back years was 99-2000. So, Tua did that over the last 2 years. Now the next thing on the Dolphins agenda is winning a playoff game, winning the division. That needs to be what's next. They haven't won the division since 2008, haven't won a playoff game since 2000.
Whoa there. Whoa. You talk about winning the division?
Miami? I think that's realistic in the AFC East this year. AFC East ain't a powerhouse like it was the last couple of years. You got to think about it. New England is in rebuild mode. You don't know the Jets. The Jets are still the Jets. I have to see it to believe it with the goddamn Jets. Buffalo has lost a lot this offseason. Buffalo has lost a great deal. So it's not, I mean, the Dolphins pretty much had the division won until the final week of the season last year. So
can they run the ball at will and nobody do anything about it?
That was part of their, one of the strongest parts of their offense last year was their running game.
Miami was top 5 rushing attack.
Yeah.
If you can move the ball 10 yards whenever you goddamn want to and nobody can do nothing about it, you stand a good chance of a good deep playoff.
What happened with the Dolphins is their entire defense was injured by the final week of the season. They were literally pulling guys off the street, and started them in a playoff game against Kansas City of all teams.
So we know how that worked out.
Yeah, I mean they're
but here's the but. If you can score like Miami was scoring early in the season, you still can beat people. You got a 32nd ranked defense and still go to Super Bowls like Buffalo did. But the problem was they figured out speed. Just mess up their timing. Put Tua on his ass, and that speed is negated. Yep. You let Tyreek run 70 yards, but he ain't got the ball in his hand, so it don't matter.
Or inclement weather.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
So, let me veer over to NBA right quick, and I know you want to talk some contract talk, but let me talk. Have you heard about this stuff as far as who's carrying the games? TNT, I believe this is going to be TNT, the NBA on TNT's last year.
Well, wait a minute. I thought they bid. I thought they matched it.
No, Amazon won the bid.
TNT did they? That must have. When that happened today?
Yesterday. TNT just filed a lawsuit.
Yesterday. Okay.
TNT just filed a lawsuit.
I read something about that when they matched. They may very well win that because if they had the rights to match, if it's in that contract.
Yeah, so as long as I've watched basketball, I've always watched it on TNT.
But here's the trip part. Though. So you can win Amazon. Let's just say courtside with Amazon. You can win, but then you lose. You actually lose you get the brand, but you lose the most popular show.
And see, that's where I was going with this, because what's being said is Amazon is willing to pay everybody on that show top dollar just to pretty much switch over. It's kind of like what Fox did 30 years ago when they got when the NFL came to Fox. They took everything. They took the A team and the B team from CBS. They took Summerall and Madden, bought them from CBS to Fox. They bought Dick Emberg, and you get what I'm saying. They pretty much bought the CBS, the old CBS staff to Fox. So a lot of people are thinking that's what Amazon is going to try to do with the NBA on TNT. The only person who said definitively that they won't go is Ernie Johnson. I mean, he's been with Turner the entire time.
And check this out.
Mm-hmm.
There are rules to what these organizations are trying to do, right? With that streaming. So you can make people pay, and this is for all the sports. You can make people pay for those regular season games and them playoff games, but them championship games and all 4 or 5 sports, them championship games, you got to make that for free.
Well,
everybody gets to see the Super Bowl, the NBA
Finals, and the World Series,
and
NHL actually, and the hockey.
So with these streaming services, if they're going to do anything, what they need to do is use their brains, lower the prices. They don't offer anything on their services anyway. If you lower the price point to like a Netflix, $9.99, $5.99, start at a $5.99 and then creep it up once a year, $1.
Well, the NBA has they still have, as far as the finals, that's still going to be seen on ABC. There was a new 11-year deal. NBC, by the way, is back. Has the NBA again.
Yeah, but see what they trying to do. The streaming services want those eyeballs, and they want people using their streaming service.
That's getting too complicated for me. I mean,
but nobody's gonna all that damn money for TV and nothing's on. I'm not gonna be. I don't want to pay for your bullshit TV. I don't even watch TV as it is. Well, and I don't even need to watch TV. I got YouTube. I pay $9.95 a month, and I can catch just about anything I need to know.
You got YouTube TV?
No, I just pay the internet bill.
Oh, okay. Tony, you got YouTube TV, right?
Yes, I do.
And how is it?
Yeah. I mean, it's cable. Like literally, it's not much you can't watch on there, and you can DVR stuff. You can throw it in your library, and it'll record pretty much everything that you normally watch. It's basic cable on steroids, you might as well say. And it doesn't have to even be basic cable, because you can get HBO, you can get these other things with it too. So I mean, it's.
I'll be honest with you, bro. The only reason why I haven't gone to YouTube TV is because the internet. I've told you this before. The internet connection in my house is so horrible. It is. It's terrible. It honestly is. I just had to have Xfinity come out here on fucking Tuesday. To literally, I had to get 3 new boxes because the shit fucked up. Yeah, I'm serious. Because the shit fucked up on Monday. I called him and I cussed him out. And when I tell you I was very rude. I am gonna say that.
Yeah, because all the damn money you pay.
Yeah.
That shit gotta work.
Yeah, exactly. I was rude as shit. I had to apologize. I apologized to the dude afterwards, but I was fish grease hot, bro. But yeah, they had to come out here Tuesday. I had to get 3 new boxes, a new fucking modem. All that shit. I did. That shit fucked up just out the blue. So, and that's the reason why I haven't, because I got, YouTube Premium, ever since I started showing the videos on the show, I got YouTube Premium. Sean was like, bro, you got to get YouTube Premium, because why you showing those videos, if you get interrupted by one of those advertisements, it's going to flag your show. So I got YouTube Premium, and YouTube Premium, I be watching YouTube now more than I be watching regular ass TV. But that's all going to change when football season starts.
Well, you know what's great about YouTube is mobile. YouTube TV is mobile, so you can put it on your phone, take it wherever you go. You can watch your YouTube TV, your local channels, whatever. So that's the good thing.
Yeah. So now, what else now? In regards to the NBA, Tony, we were talking before we got on here. What did you want to school me on?
Oh no, it was. I mean, it was nothing. It was. I mean, the Evan Mobley contract. That's not surprising. Again, these people, they again paying on potential. I was talking to you about Lonzo. Being back. I don't think that there was a doubt. You're in the final year of the contract, and it's time to re-up to get some more money. So now all of a sudden you're ready to go. Successful surgery finally. So we'll see. We'll see what he brings to the team. I don't think his father already running his mouth. I don't think he need to go sit all the way down in the corner somewhere.
Because he part of the reason why his career ain't panned out.
Exactly. So wearing them shoes, them bad shoes that he was pimping.
Hey, them shits was horrible, yo. You ain't heard about no big baller brand for a minute. Oh, Rob, by the way, I saw your little sneak ass message you tried to put in the chat, nigga. Tell me something. You better be worried about your baby mama. I told you about that shit last show. You little bastard. He think you funny.
No, I'm not a little bastard. I'm a big bastard.
You are a big black ass bastard. You black ass bastard.
I got black down to a science.
You ain't lying, you crispy bacon bitch. You think he trying to be funny. There was me worried about your baby mama. Man, first of all, nigga, don't address nobody's baby mama. I don't have a baby mother. I have a mother of my children, okay, and an ex-wife. Emphasis on ex-wife. So you sitting there trying to be funny because you see birthday pictures and you want to be all. See, you a petty little bastard. I mean, petty big bastard. You are. I told you about this last show, nigga. I told you I have a checklist when it comes to me and any woman in a relationship, bro. I told you This is the things that I expect, and I would expect the opposite person to want the same thing or have their own checklist. And I'm not.
And I don't want to hear none of that shit. You know how the women in that family is. I ain't
I'm
even
not
got to
talking
say
about
no
the women in
names.
that family because I'm not going back. Okay, never mind.
I ain't saying no names.
All right.
We know who it is. It is what it is.
All right. Anyway, because you full of shit right now. Anyway.
Chalk.
Anyway. All right, Tony. Now you sent me a link to pull up. You sent me a link to pull up. We on here for about another 35 minutes before I hit the streets tonight.
Oh, you got to pull up Michael Blackson digging into Team USA. He dropped a stack of jokes.
I believe he did.
Yo, look for that after you play this clip.
This ain't a clip, and this is okay. Tony, what did you want me to?
So, this is a twofold kind of thing. The reason why I sent you that, which you'll address it, is it's about disrespecting. It's about disrespecting our people and the efforts in which people will go to disrespect our people. We have a presidential nominee that's a woman of color, and already the attacks. Already she's been called colored 3 times on national TV. We ain't been colored since I don't know when, somebody's great grandpa.
Since Martin Luther King days.
Exactly. But they're saying this on national TV, and then it's trying to they try to walk it back, but everyone can see and everyone can hear. But this is what they think of you. The whole notion of the DEI hire dynamic is only being said because this person is black.
That woman ain't black.
I'm not doing this with you, bro. I'm not doing this with you, bro. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Melanated people are black. Okay. She identifies as black. She says, I am a black woman. I am a woman of color. She says both. So I don't think that anybody out here should actually tell. Her father's Jamaican. So I don't think there's room for anybody to debate on what somebody's racial makeup is. She's part of the oldest black sorority in existence. Okay. So clearly they felt like she was black. So that being said, but this is exactly what I'm talking about, and it's happening somewhat amongst our own people, because they're getting these mouthpieces to trot them out to say, well, she ain't black, she ain't really black. All of those things were said when she was running with Joe Biden as vice president. So it's fake news. It's later for that. But again, the notion of the DEI hire, the notion, well, she's secretly a man. And if it ain't secretly a man, if that don't float, then she slept her way to the top. And if that don't work, then she spent her whole career locking black men up. Anything to drive a wedge, to try to divide, to try to do a disservice to this. And it's sad and disappointing, especially when it's coming from our own people. You don't like her politics. I get that. I don't necessarily care for some of her politics. However, you're attacking her race and you're black. How are you more black than she is? How are you more black than she is? If you look at a lot of our last names and look at our racial makeups, a lot of these niggas that's talking junk came, second, third generation from the plantation and straight descendants of Massa. So, I don't understand the hate there. I don't understand what goal do you hope to achieve with this? I don't understand it. But you can kind of see where the attacks are going. They only have a few months, so they don't really have. They've had 4 years of this person as vice president, and all the attacks that they could have leveled, they did when she first was selected as vice president. So they ain't got nothing new. So let's go back to the same old tropes. She ain't black. She's a man. Anything like that. And that's why I gave you that article, because you got these people out here. Michelle Obama is really Big Mike, Michael LaVon Obama. I can't respect that, because the internet is a wonderful place, and for every rabbit hole you can go down and find these obscure ass right wing articles, far crazy right wing articles that have been in Photoshop pictures. You can find 10, 20, 15, 30 pictures of something that contradicts that completely, but you won't put the effort in, and that is easier for you to sit and say a black woman is a man. Now, I don't know about Sandra Bullock. Sandra Bullock might be Samuel Bullock. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? But my point is, that's where politics is now. This is now where you're attacking these people based on they saying they were born something that they weren't, that they're not, their race ain't what they say it is, all of this. And it's all meant to embarrass, humiliate, and just attack, because you got nothing else. You have nothing else.
Okay, well,
I make the argument to those that believe that. So what? So if Michelle Obama was born Mike, what the fuck does that have to do with the price of tea in China? Oh, remember the rabbit hole. The rabbit hole. Well, if they lied about that, then they covered that up. They would lie about this too, and they would lie about that, and they lie about the Jewish space lasers, and they would lie about all of that. That's how that goes. It's a never-ending rabbit hole, and them people need to spend some time laying on somebody's couch and talk about it. For real, for real.
Well, when it comes to us, the goalposts always get moved back. It don't matter what the situation is. And Rob, I'm gonna say this to you as your friend and brother. Just because somebody has a disagreement of opinion doesn't mean that you just have to bang on them like that. Like that was the equivalent of hanging up on somebody. Tony didn't interrupt you. He was talking first. You interrupted with your opinion, and just because he didn't agree, bro, Tony has time to talk. I mute him, or I'll remove him from the stage. Then you have your room. Then you have your place to talk. If y'all can't coexist, talking politics on the same screen, it is what it is. But bro, it's like I told you months ago. People are not going to always agree with your opinion, my G. But people are not always going to agree. But you don't have to take it so personal. Like Tony, by saying what he said about Kamala Harris and your opinion being what it was, Tony didn't do nothing to you personally. He just said what he believes. It just is what it is. Now, what Tony sent me was an article about Michelle Obama, basically going back to what he was saying in regards to people saying that Michelle Obama is a dude. I'm sorry, that shit is wild. So, okay, here we go. Here we go. Timeless Michelle Obama throwback photos from her early years. This is it.
That's it. That's just one of many. Like you can find like 20 different ones with all these kind of pictures.
Okay, so that's her.
But you can only find one or two about Michelle Obama being Michael LeBron Obama. So
that's her.
And it's some crazy. Yeah.
That's her and her brother right here. Okay, that's her and her brother. Lord, the pettiness is real. It's Michelle Obama and her mother. Damn, she looked like her mama. Damn. That's her and her daddy and her brother. Okay. Okay, mom, daughter, son. That's her and her brother again. And that's her brother, right?
That's her by herself. No, that's her.
Oh, why that look like? Now that picture look like a brother. Okay. Sibling love. Okay. Quality time. Let's see. Let's see. Picture day. Oh, this is school. Okay. Prom queen. Who this cameo looking nigga?
He do look like he like word up. It's
Yeah.
the cold word.
Just like candy. First date jitters. I don't even want to know what that is. What's that?
Probably
Amen.
freshman day of college. If that
Too
was a
cool.
prom pick, freshman day of college.
Too cool for school. Okay. There goes Barack. Better together. Okay. That's the wedding pictures. Happily married. Ah, look at that. That way you knew some shit was about to go down. Becoming a mother. Okay. Did you say it was a picture of her pregnant?
I put that on Facebook. I don't know if it's in this particular article. Actually, I uploaded like several pictures of her pregnant.
Okay, well, I understand why.
And the reason behind that is kind of funny because you could like cycle through a whole lot of women, like Hillary Clinton. When did you see her pregnant with Chelsea Clinton? It's like I literally you could do that with a whole lot of women unless they want to be in the public eye. If they want to be in the public eye, then they publish a lot of pictures of their pregnancy. If they don't, then they don't.
Okay. Okay.
Because I'm gonna point out something funny. My wife ain't no dude, but I have no pictures of my wife pregnant. Not one.
Hey, why? That's funny.
I'm just saying it. I'm just saying we got all these kids, and I got not one picture of my wife showing pregnancy. She's pregnant in some of these pictures, but you couldn't tell it. None. Not one. Crazy, right?
That is crazy.
Fuel the conspiracy theories that my kids ain't really mine, and wife is secretly a man, and all that.
You're starting that, homie.
Huh?
You're starting.
I'm just saying. I don't know. I'm just saying. If the criteria is, well, I didn't see a picture of Tony's wife pregnant, then that's all you need. Never mind the fact that my kids look like me. Never mind the fact that her kids look like her. That doesn't really matter.
Yeah, they do. They do. Well,
actually, one looks like Barack. The other one looked like her.
Okay. All right. Well, that's the article, sir.
I just wanted to address that. It's not so much about Michelle Obama. It's about the attacks that are going to be forthcoming on Kamala Harris, and it ain't got nothing to do with politics, because that has nothing to do with politics. Those kind of attacks on Michelle Obama have nothing to do with politics. They have nothing to do with laws. They have nothing to do with anything that's going to benefit us or take anything away from us. It's just about trying to muddy the waters. It's trying to personally attack this person. And this is what's forthcoming. And when they get to that point, they don't have any talking points for real. When it gets to the point where it's about you're attacking somebody's sexuality or their birth, gender, or even their race, you ain't got nothing else. You got nothing else. And also, it kind of tells you this is what they think of you. If they're attacking her with that, what do you think they think of you? What do you think they think of me? Just because we ain't running for president, you think they hold us in high regard? No.
I guess that means so when I run for president, they're going to say some dirty shit about me, huh?
Oh, they're going to say some dirty shit simply because you're a black man. It just is what it is. That's the nature of the beast is still that exists in this country. Until all these barriers are broken down, you're going to keep getting that same ish over and over and over again.
Well,
I'm telling you, watch from now until November. It won't be about policies. It will be about her gender, and it'll be about her race. As I said, colored. And these are Brian Kilmeade, Fox News. This is on morning TV on Fox News. Called that woman colored. Sebastian Gorka, definitely Trump a surrogate. Called Kamala Harris colored. She's a colored woman. You understand? We ain't been colored since Martin Luther King Jr. was still walking the planet. But this is what you think of us.
Yeah. This is true. Yeah, man.
So that was my whole purpose with the Michelle Obama thing, because it bothers me. That's when they talk about dirty politics, that's something even beyond that.
How we gonna have conspiracy theories with Robert fucking Chandler and Robert hung up?
Hey, look, I frankly, I don't care. Because I told you, I said what I said on Facebook, and I told the brother, I said, it's embarrassing and sad. Get some help. Take your meds, dude. Do something. You know what I'm saying? Because this ain't the way. This ain't the way. It's not about politics. If you don't like that woman's politics, I get it. If you didn't like Barack Obama's politics, I get it. But what the entire fuck does his wife have to do with anything that you talking about? And you just keep going on and on and on and on and on. That person, man, Michael LeBron Robinson, man. This one of them arenas where I'm like, say it to their face, like say that shit to Barack face. I bet you he knocked you the fuck out.
Now I have heard this. I have heard about Kamala. Like I heard from Judge Joe Brown, and I fuck with Judge Joe Brown.
I do, but I don't. Judge Joe Brown tells the truth, but Judge Joe Brown lies a lot too. But he tells the truth about certain things, but he lies about, like he was talking about Ike and Tina, and it matched up with something somebody else said. But then he said something else, and he was talking about Mathis. He was talking about Judge Mathis. And that shit was some right-wing conspiracy shit. And Mathis actually addressed it. Like, he didn't understand why you attacking me over it. But anyway, yeah, I listen to his podcast sometimes.
No, this was when he was on Kwame. This was when he was on Kwame Brown. This was right after Biden got elected. This is when
again, I listen to Judge Joe Brown sometimes. I can't take him seriously sometimes. Sometimes I think he says stuff to stay relevant. Man, is Judge what I'm saying.
That's my Negro right there. I'm about to get some of his barbecue sauce, boy. I might get some of his barbecue sauce.
So it's kind of interesting his take on, like when I was listening to him talk about what the thing down in Georgia with Fannie Willis and Wade, and he was trying to play both sides of the fence, kind of, in the sense he was talking as a judge, but then he was talking as just a man. And on the one hand, he said, you know, what the fuck does this have to do with the price of tea in China in terms of whether there was election interference? But on the other side, he was talking about all the procedural things and this shit. And if it was my courtroom, I would do this, that, and the other. And by the way, them girls still could suck a golf ball through the water hose. And you know how he talk. So I don't know. He's a TV personality. I don't necessarily take any of them people seriously.
Well, if you don't take that seriously, you know I got to do it. You know I got to do it. Anytime we get highlighted.
I know. I know. I take that. I take it. You take that seriously. You do take that seriously, though. I know for a fact you take that seriously.
I do take that. I do.
You got me. I thought Ray J was incoming.
Oh, Ray J's been replaced. Ray J has been replaced.
Oh God.
What?
Who the entire hell is that?
Seen this?
Who is that?
You haven't seen this?
No.
Oh, this was Ingrid Andress. This happened last week at the home. This was live on TV at the Home Run Derby, bro. She was fucked up. Oh my God. You have hold up, time out. You haven't seen this? Stop. Ray J
I haven't.
Replaced. Just listen. The bombs bursting gave proof through the night that I like a bus now too.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
You
Who
haven't
got fired
seen that
yesterday?
yet, bro.
Who got fired yesterday though? Behind that, like somebody had to have got
You mean the
fired.
next day, bro? She gonna say the next day. You know that she said the next day she gonna apologize and say that she was drunk. She said that she was drunk when she did it, that she got social anxiety. And I'm like, if you drunk and you got social anxiety, why did you accept the gig?
Yeah, how about that? How about that? Wow, and they let her go out there knowing, seeing her in that condition. They let her go out there and sang anyway.
Man,
Well, I can't say she sang. I don't know what she did, but she sung. She
cried.
but she left the ing alone. I don't know. She sipped.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah, I did not see that.
Mm-mm-mm. One more time for the motherfucking cause. Yeah.
Whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streamed.
He tried not to laugh. That dude tried there for the Phillies, tried not to laugh.
Rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there.
So bad.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free?
Where was she going with that?
And the home of the brave.
This can't be a home game. Is it a home game? It can't be a
It's
home
the
game.
home run derby. It was the home run derby. It was All-Star weekend for baseball. This was last, what the fuck? This was last like Tuesday, bro. It's the home run derby, bro. This shit.
Well, I was saying it because it couldn't be in Philly. It wasn't in Philly, was it?
No, I want in Philly. Oh, please. She
No,
wouldn't have made
because
it.
they would have just tore her up.
Yeah, she wouldn't have made it through the song. But
Wow.
I mean, I'm like, this went viral. How did you miss that?
Bruh, because there's so many other viral things going on that again, she a blip on the radar. There was so many other viral things going on this week.
Oh, Ray J has been replaced because while Ray J sounded bad, hilariously bad, he was performing on YouTube. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He was on the internet. This shit was on ESPN. This shit was on baseball, the MLB network.
Damn.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's got to be one of them like career-ending things, bruh.
And you know, she's a four-time Grammy nominated country singer.
Hey, look, operative word, country. She drank a little too much moonshine there.
A little bit too much.
By the way, shout out to Deadpool and Wolverine. That was an
Oh,
alright movie.
You saw it?
Yeah, I saw it. We watched it last night. Not bad.
Oh yeah, you know what? Shout out to Bad Boys for Life. I watched that the other night too. That was a
Also, not
damn
bad, I'm gonna say, but I will say this. Martin looked old, bruh.
but Martin's still funny as a bitch though.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but he looked old.
I mean,
And the movie actually felt kind of rushed. I don't know. Did you get that impression?
no.
It felt kind of rushed. Like it was like, where they been the past, I don't know how many years, and then
the last one came out in 2020. So this was 4 years later.
I get that, but again, you're thinking that these dudes, everybody around them has advanced in rank, and they're still out on the street doing the exact same things. And I don't know. It just felt like rushed.
Remember, Martin retired in the third one, but then came out of retirement after the captain got killed. So,
right, for that purpose.
But yo, Reggie, Reggie's a fucking monster, bro. The son-in-law.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to. If you haven't seen it, I ain't trying to spoiler alert nobody. But
look like he looked like a little mini Dwight Howard or something. That's the first thought that popped my head. He like Dwight Howard.
Hey, Reggie's a fucking beast. Reggie was a beast, bro. He was a beast. But no, I enjoyed it because it gave.
Side note. You know what kind of hurt my heart, low key, right?
What? Oh, the recent.
I used to talk ish to my wife, like, oh, I wish I had an old sexy professor like that. You know what I mean? In power. Remember, she was the professor in Power.
Oh,
Will Smith's wife. Right.
Yeah.
And now she Black British. She was Black British the whole time. We ain't know it.
Nope. I was kind of taking it. The only thing I was taking it back was like the recent Randall. She wasn't Martin's wife in this movie.
Right. Yeah, they just threw Tasha Smith. Was that Tasha Smith or Tasha Smith's twin, or you don't know. You just kind of threw up in there, right?
I enjoyed it though. I did. I enjoyed it. Now, Martin has had the health issues over the past couple of years. So I mean, it's gonna tell a little bit, but Martin had me dying laughing in that fucking movie. Martin was hilarious. He's funny as a bitch. He's still funny as a bitch. And it gave me kind of Bad Boys 2 vibes. It gave me kind of Bad Boys 1 and Bad Boys 2 vibes because, after Martin had his little health scare in the movie, that motherfucker was starting to turn up. He wasn't always doing the right thing as far as his level of attack, but he was starting to turn up. And like I said, I enjoyed it. Armando is a beast too, though. When he put the fucking shirt through the weights, when he was in the yard, I was like, oh shit. I was like, okay, no, I enjoyed it. I liked it better than the third one. I liked it better than Bad Boys for Life.
Yeah, I would say that it's I don't know. It's one of them series that I just think you probably should have left well enough with 1 and 2, but okay.
But it's hard because 2 was like 1 and 2 was so great. And like I said, I'm a fan. I love all 4 movies. My favorite had always been 2. I love all of the Bad Boys movies, but I thoroughly enjoyed this one. I did. I really enjoyed it. I did. Now, if people are talking about on the internet, give Reggie and Armando a spinoff movie.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Let it go. Because you're about to dirty up the franchise name. Just let it go.
They'll probably be, honestly, I don't know if they signed on for after when they originally signed on to do Bad Boys 3. I had heard that they had signed on for a 3-movie deal to do 3, 4, and 5. I don't know how true that is. I know they had said that, they would base doing a 4th one on 3's numbers, and they would do a 5th one based on 4's numbers, and all of their numbers popped out very good. All of their numbers popped out past 1 and 2 by a lot. 3 actually did better numbers than 4, but I thought 4 was way better. But it is what it is. I enjoyed it. Now the part that got me,
I could see if they did it like Fast and Furious is doing it now, where they got the 3 movie thing, but it's really one continuous story, small story. I could see if they were doing that, but this movie kind of wrapped up that story. So what else? What other story can they draw on?
Well, I
know they tied up the story with Armando, unless Armando goes somewhere and gets in trouble across the border somewhere, and they got to go into Mexico or something and free him or some mess.
But I know
it gets to a point where with these movies, and I'll compare it to another series that was really good in 1 and 2, and then they went too far with it. That's Die Hard.
No, well, I disagree with that because Die Hard with a Vengeance is my favorite one. That's the 3rd one, the one with Samuel L. Jackson.
Right, but Samuel L. Jackson kind of made that movie. It gets to a point like how many different and the only reason why that one was viable was because of the brother dynamic. So that was kind of
if you think about
a
the
sequel.
Die Hard, but think about this. I was saying this a couple weeks ago because I was watching on Showtime a couple weekends ago. They had all the Die Hards playing. And John McClane is a New York City cop, right? The 3rd one is the only one where mainly the movie takes place in New York, where he's actually policing his own turf. Because
that's true.
Because 1 is in LA, 2 is in DC, 3 is in New York. Before he's taken the internet, the hacker, to DC. So they're kind of up and down the East Coast. And then the 5th one, which was okay, it was all right. He went overseas. But yeah, 3 has always been my favorite, and I've watched all 5 of them. I've watched all 5 Die Hards. But look,
well, that's because Jeremy Irons' character actually was the best villain, out of all of them, anyway.
Yeah, Simon. So, yeah, it was by a long shot too. Yeah. But anyway, a part that caught me off guard in Bad Boys was when Mike was starting to have a panic attack when they was in the gunfight, and Martin slapped the shit out of him. He said, "Bitch ass shit." He's like, "Stop that." He's like, "Bad Boys, Bad Boys." Yeah, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I mean, if they
but a nigga come back to reality. You shot me.
Yeah.
Like, you really in disbelief that he shot you? All these years you've been working with this dude, and you are in disbelief that he would shoot you.
He said, "In my next life, you gonna come back as my shoe, and I ain't gonna wear no socks, and I'm gonna step in all types of shit."
Yeah.
So if they did a 5th one, I wouldn't be mad, but it would have to match or exceed the 4th one, because you don't want that, like you said, to become a franchise that made one too many movies.
Right.
Unless
that's the only thing I'm saying. Don't make one too many.
Yeah, unless you rebound with a few more movies down the line. Like, a lot of people thought that Rocky V was one too many Rocky movies, but then 16 years later he comes back with Rocky Balboa. That's a smash hit, and then 10 years later he comes back with the Creed series, which was a smash hit as well. Particularly that first one. That first one was a motherfucker.
See, I didn't think Rocky Balboa was that good. Creed, but Rocky Balboa, I just because immediately it challenged my sensibilities in the sense that they went back and forth with the Boxing Federation whether or not they would let him fight, but in reality they wouldn't have let him fight. So,
but you can't say that now. You cannot say that now, because look at our boy.
This is true.
This is real life. Yeah, look at our boy. So we can't say that now. That's the first thing I said when Mike Tyson, when the fight was announced, really with Roy Jones. I said, fuck. I said, Rocky Balboa is coming to life. The 6th Rocky 6 is coming to life. And especially when the Jake Paul fight was made a professional fight, not an exhibition. I said, oh shit. I said, we can't say, we have to kind of look at that Rocky 6 differently now, because it's come to reality.
Right.
It's coming to reality. And of course, the Creed series was great, but I'm getting ready to get out of here because I'm about to hit the streets, my man. About to hit the streets, nigga.
About to hit these burgers to try to offset this liquor because
Yeah, I did
I've
eat
been sitting
before.
here, sitting here sipping this cup and it's almost empty. So
I did eat before I started my 80 proof shit, bro. But anyway, bro, I'm gonna get at you. I'm definitely gonna get at you. So you enjoy your Friday because I'm about to do the best that I can to enjoy mine.
yes, sir. Have fun. Be safe out there.
Man, niggas taking the Uber, bro. Ain't nobody driving. You heard me. You heard me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm already pregame, bro. I ain't taking that chance. Hell no. But I get at you, bro.
All right, man.
All right, later. Okay, so I was only looking for an hour, and that's what we're gonna do because I want to get myself ready, probably be out the house in the next 30 minutes. But I hope everybody enjoys their Friday, and thank you if you decided to spend some of your Friday evening and fuck with me. It's over early enough to where you can still go out and do something because I'm about to go out and do something. Rob Chandler, you're gonna always be my brother, but come on now. A lot of people tune in to see conspiracy theories with Rob fucking Chandler. You are disappointing your audience and fan base. Okay. But anyway, I hope everybody has a wonderful, blessed rest of your night. It's your boy, Brandon Bravon Towns. I'm not wearing this to the bar. About to change my clothes. I'm out this beer. Peace. Love you. Y'all have a great weekend. All right. Be safe.